Friday, it's about 10:30, and we're just gonna take a little putt-putt down this hill, guys. I don't have anything to talk about today, but do I ever? I mean, do I ever really come in here with any type of thesis? Yeah. If you're watching this video, you need serious help. I mean, I would talk to somebody. I would see a professional. Anyway, the Wired Freedom is what we're on today. 2200 watts rear hub. In case anybody gets nitpicky about, sometimes I'll screw up on my, on what I'm saying. You know, I just love to tear you apart. You know what? There's a reason for that, and I'm helping them out because it helps them to feel better about themselves, for which most of the time they probably don't. So I feel good about that. A lot of nice comments you guys leave. You know, I noticed that the hate seems to be going down. I mean, it's still there, don't get me wrong, but man, has it decreased exponentially. A lot of it's because they're muted. Some of them are even completely blocked from the channel. But all they actually do is they just go and they get a new account, and then they try to slip one by. I'll check this stuff out. You see an account, a new YouTube account that's been open for 24 hours, you kind of get the, you get the idea. But it's all fun. Fun, fun, fun. Triggering people who are so damn thin-skinned, they can't stand seeing a dude having a good time on a bike and going faster than them, probably. Maybe they don't like my attitude. And I say that's fine. There's plenty of YouTubers out there on bikes doing the same ubiquitous, politically correct crap. Go watch them. Block me from you instead of me having to block you from me. Anyway, as windy as it is, I tell you, it sure is still nice. I mean, I'm in my shorts, if you can tell. T-shirt, my Carhart. It's the only t-shirts I wear, Carharts. No, this isn't an advertisement for Carhartt. In fact, it's an anti-advertisement. Don't buy Carhart. Carhart, you want me to say to buy Carharts, you need to send me a free hat or something. How you like that, guys? We're selling out right before your very eyes. Oh, while you're at it, send me some sort of a 48-volt sleeping device. Downshift a little bit here, give it a little goosey. New houses everywhere, folks. You know, I haven't seen a lot of people on this trail, and being a Friday, you think we would. Oh, look at that, 38 miles an hour just to trigger some of you people. You shouldn't be riding that fast. There you go, 38. Triggered, baby. Here at the Last Resort, you know, we just don't take a whole lot seriously. I mean, some of you have been around already know that, but if you're just watching the Last Resort for the first time, we don't take anything seriously. Well, I take that back. We like high power, quick devices, and we're real serious about that. Everything else, though, is jokeable, it's mockable, you name it. We don't want to be like every other bike channel out there. There's nothing wrong with them, and I actually subscribe to a few of them. And some of them guys know who they are, and I really like what they do. I wouldn't ride the bikes that they showcase, but as far as them as people, I like who they are. And I do watch them every time they release a video. Now, if you're thinking about getting a bike, my recommendation is understand your capabilities. Understand your capabilities, your limits. What are you going to use a bike for? I mean, gas is what? Where I'm at, gas is like creeping up to $5 a gallon. So if you need a bike where you can go to the grocery store, you can go to fill in the blank mart to get your weekly supply, you might just need like a 48-volt bike that's got a big rack on it, or just wear a big backpack. I mean, you don't need a whole lot after all. If you're just using electricity to go to the store, you can go a couple times a week. You poor souls in California, I saw her over $7 a gallon. I don't know if it's Gavin Newsom's fault, but, well, since he's a representative, guess who gets blamed? Oh, Roadrunner. I'm in a pretty abrasive mood today, as you probably can tell, but, you know, I think a lot of you prefer it. You like when I get abrasive. You know, I could just change right now and just be Mr. Nice Guy. Nope. You pissed me off. Here we go, Mr. Nice Guy. Pedal assist 1. Hi, folks. Just out riding my e-bike. This is the skateboard park. And a skateboard is a flat board that's got wheels on it, and you go on top of it and you do these things. Sure is great being a nice e-bike rider. I just love it, don't you? Yeah, you see what happens when you piss me off, don't you? That's what you're gonna get. You know, I hate to be that way, but you know, sometimes you've got to learn that we're not playing on this channel. Anyway, it's Friday, man. Some of y'all that are still stuck in that slave thing, I had to work all week, man. You got to be in good moods, man. I really, really, really hope that y'all have a great weekend. I mean, that's what we live, back in our working days, that's what we live for, is the weekends. I did, at least. I mean, yeah, there'd be, you have fun days, you know, at the office or whatnot, but nothing beats getting behind closed door and being able to act your weird old self without being judged, is it? Weekends, you can do that. You know, we talked on the last video. We talked on the last video about e-bikes and me, you know, using it as a motivator to keep health in the forefront of my thoughts, right? In other words, kind of like sort of exercise. Well, I thought about this, and I've got to be honest with you. If you're going to buy an e-bike for exercise, recognize one thing. And this is my opinion. An e-bike is no more exercise than a mild to brisk walk. I mean, that's the only, I never get out of breath unless I turn the power off, put it in the super low gear and pedal. Now, I can do that to really get my heart rate up and do some sweating, huffing, and puffing, and being otherwise miserable and bored. But riding an e-bike where you're doing this, now I'm talking about actually keeping pressure, not ghost pedaling, okay? This isn't Halloween, not ghost pedaling. I'm talking about keeping pressure on the pedals. In my opinion, it is no more than a decent walk. But you want to know something? That's all you need. But that's, and this is, again, guys, just my opinion, my experience, the way I see things. And it's all good, you know why? Because, I mean, if you walk all the time, that can be kind of boring, right? You know, so you're trying to get your act together. Here we are, day 35. Oh, gonna go for my freaking walk again. Jeez Louise, what am I gonna listen to on a podcast? I'm so bored. Well, in that case, if you use an e-bike correctly, you can get that same amount of, you know, activity to shake up that routine of walking boredom. But like I said before, you'll never outwalk, you'll never outride the fork. So, you want to get yourself healthy, it usually starts in the kitchen. Go slow through here. I don't want a bunch of Karens and Caitlins, you know, complaining about how fast that bike is. Even though I'm nowhere near them, they'll just see me. And we talked about this before, folks. You know how this rolls. People see you doing something that they can't or don't want to do, but you're catching their eye. They're going to come up with a reason to try to get that banned. You know it. I've been in recreational motorsports before, and I've seen the whole thing play out. But they will try to get that activity banned. And if they can't get that banned, you know what they're going to do? They are going to regulate and tax the smile right off your face. Because doing an activity like this in front of them is one thing. That gets them kind of hopped up. But when they see you smiling and having a good time, that's it. That's a declaration of war to these people. Nobody's going to have fun around them. How dare they? And you know how they come at you. They always start, you know, the first place they start is real simple. Safety. It's about safety. That's where they come at you, right? Yeah, a couple of dorks get in over their head and get hurt or killed. Rest in peace if you got killed, but I'm making a point here. A couple of them get killed, 1 out of thousands, 1 out of tens of thousands, 2 out of tens of thousands, and they make that their whole case. And that's their juggernaut. And if they fail there, they'll pull out the big guns and they'll say, but what about the children? You know, like, what does children have to do? They will figure out a way to weave it in to get that activity banned. And yes, I'm talking about quick e-bikes too. But that's what they do. They will tax and regulate that smile right off your face. If they can't smile, you're not going to smile. All right, let's get it up in the wind here, man. I got a hell of a wind coming at me. We're hitting 33. Oh, we got a pedestrian up here. Let's slow it down to about 30. Or we can just go this way.
Well, folks, how about that? The GoPro audio portion decided to get a little bit weird on us, so I'm having to do a voiceover. And as you know, we're bringing this video to a close, and you know, I really appreciate you guys watching this stuff. And remember, don't take life too seriously. Get out there and enjoy the world a little bit. And we'll talk to you again soon.